If you did the previous step correctly, you should have loaded Blink onto your Arduino. If it's working correctly, you should have an LED that is blinking on for 1 second and off for 1 second. Let's take a look at the code editor that CodeBender uses. It will take you through these steps to show you the different parts. When you finish coding each time, you'll verify your code to make sure there are no errors. In this case, we'll check it. And we find that there is an error on line 10. Every line in Arduino, every line of code must end in a semicolon. So if we add a semicolon there and we verify our code again, it should work correctly. We won't be sharing code for now, but we will eventually. And each time you make a change to your code, you are going to verify it and then run on the Arduino, and that will connect your code to the Arduino. Now, let's take a look at the structure of a Arduino sketch. Code that starts with a / and an asterisk and then ends in the same, but asterisk then / is called a block comment. The computer does not read this. This is only a message for the programmer or the user. If you have an individual line with a / that means anything on that line is also a comment. Once again, the computer does not read it as part of the code. It is only a comment for the user. So actually, line 10 is the first line that we have of code. INT stands for integer. LED is the name that we have given to this variable, this integer variable, and we are setting it equal to 13. In this case, it's going to be port 13. It's just assigning a variable name to port 13. Now this part is included in all Arduino sketches. Void setup only happens once. And in this case, we're going to make pin mode, basically what is the output, LED, which in this case is 13, to output. Then we close that with a curly bracket. Void loop has an open argument here, and this is the part of the code that runs over and over and over again. It starts with a curly bracket. In this case, we'll now digital write LED. So we say which pin do we want to turn on, which is 13, and we turn it on high. We need to make sure that we capitalize each letter in high, close the bracket, and end the line with a semicolon. Now we want it to be on, in this case, for 1 second. In Arduino, the default is that the number after delay is in milliseconds, which means that 1,000 milliseconds makes 1 second. So in this case, 1,000 milliseconds, it's going to blink on for 1 second. Then we're going to digital write, and send another command to pin 13, LED, and we're going to turn it off, or in this case, we're going to say low, capital LOW. Close the bracket, semicolon. And these at the end here are once again just comments. The double / it just tells us that it's a comment, and then we close that curly bracket, and it's going to go over and over again. So it's going to go on for a second, off for a second, on for a second, off for a second, on for a second, and off for a second. And that is your first sketch.